So today we're gonna do some verbal the SAT math. Let's try to do it. Yeah. So this is the verbal. So we have the module one of the verbal question. So let's try. Okay. Former astronaut Ellen Ultra said that although she doesn't have a definite idea of when it might happen, she that human will someday need to be able to live in the environment than those found on Earth. This conjecture informed her interest in a future research mission, blah blah blah. Okay, so this is we have a word conjecture here, and so to the consistent with the word conjecture, we're gonna use one. The answer gonna be speculate, which is just mean conjecture itself. Okay. I think on is speculate. That's to number two. Okay, number two. Uh, because speculate and conjecture are kind of similar, right? Synonym. Yeah. Number two. Uh, National Legislator Wayne work to promote public health. This okay. Continuously worked to promote public health. Okay, so continuously work gonna be like persistent effort. So C, persistent. Uh, Traveling through vast homeland, writing medical. Yeah. So basically, we need a word that gonna explain the phrase like continuously work to promote public health. So the word that best describe this is persistent. Uh, Three, following the principle of community-based participatory research, tribal nation in research institution are equal partners in health study, blah 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 blah. Crouchai in Montana State University. Okay, so I think that in the uh, question three like this, we need a word that means like demonstrate or prove. Yeah, I think it's probably something like demonstrate the proof. So demonstrate the proof is just exemplify here. So number three is just the exemplify because here we need a word that means a collaboration between these two the Crouchai and the Montana State University demonstrate this model. I think this demonstrate or yeah exemplify. I think so. Yeah. And number four, the parasitic daughter plant increases productive success by flowering at the same time as the whole plant it has latched onto. Kangoo and his colleagues determined that any tiny daughter achieve this okay something with the host, and they say that reproductive by flowering at the same time. So we're gonna use synchronization. I think for number four we're gonna choose ace synchronization. Synchronization because synchronization means doing something at the same time. So synchronization means doing something at the same time. So four is probably A. Yeah. Okay, let's come to number five. Given that the condition in binary star systems should make planetary formation near impossible, it's not surprising that the existence of the planet in such system has like explanation. Okay. Uh, Rafikov and CB shed light on the subject when they used model to determine the complex set of factors that support the planet's uh, development. So here we have something that like da explanation. So because it's impossible, so it's gonna be something like a straightforward explanation. Here for the 105, gonna choose a straightforward explanation because well, it is the answer that make most sense, right? Because it's straightforward explanation, right? Yeah. For an unbiased, they usually say an unbiased conclusion. They don't really use like unbiased explanation. So we're not gonna choose D. Uh, like okay, if we choose inconclusive, it should be has inconclusive explanation. They have to omit out the word lack, but because the word lack here, so we cannot use inconclusive, and so we are just choose straightforward. Number 6, Seminole Muscosi director Stalin Hajo uh, television tendency to situate native character in distant past. This rejection is evident in his series Reservation Dog, which revolve around a teenager who dressed in contemporary styles, whose dialogue is laced with current slang. Okay. uh this rejection, so we are talking about the rejection. So for this to be making sense, we're gonna have to make an answer that is synonym to rejection. So this gonna be repudiates, okay, which is the synonym of rejection. So number 6 is a repudiate. Yeah, so okay, let's check it out. Let's check it out. Uh, Number 1 is B. Okay, correct. Number 2 is C. Okay, correct. 3 is D. 4 is A. 5 is B. Okay, and 6 is A. Yeah, it repudiates. Yeah. So yeah, that's it for this video. Thank you.